Good morning, everyone. I'm Nandhini from Department of Computer Science with Cyber Security. Now I'm going to talk about the Unit 4. The topic is Digital Signatures and Authentications Protocols. First, Alice Bob, two persons. Alice sending the message to Babu, hello. The sign using Alice using the private key. The message is hello received Bob, the unauthenticated method, and verify Alice public key. Bob received true. This message is authenticated. Next, table of contents, authentication basis, digital signature, direct digital signature, orbital digital signature, digital certificate, authentication protocol, PAP, password authentication protocol. Authentication basis. Authentication is the verification of the credentials of the connections attempt. Authentication is the binding of an identity to a subject. This process consists of sending the credentials from remote access clients to the remote access server in an either plain text or encrypted form by using an authentication protocol. The external entity must provide information to enable the system to confirm its identity. Digital signature. Yeah, the digital signature is an authentication mechanism that enables the creator of a message to attach a code that acts as a signature. A digital code generated and authenticated by public key encryption, which is attached to an electronically transmitted document to verify its contents and the sender's identity. The signature guarantees the source and integrity of the messages. The digital signature must have the following properties. It must verify the author and the date and time of the signature. Next, it must authentication the contents of the time of the signature. It must be verifiable by third parties to resolve disputes. Diagrammatic representation. The digital signature encryption cryptography. Sender message hello. It is encrypted the data using private key. The message is transmitted unauthentical, unreadable message, and it will be recryption using public key, and the data will be sent receiver side. Next, direct digital signature. The term direct digital signature refers to an digital signature schema that involves only the communicating party's source and destination. It is assigned that the destination knows the public key of the source. Confidentiality can be provided by encrypting the entire message signature with a shared secret key, symmetric encryption. Note that it is important to perform the signature function first and then an outer confidentiality function. Next, arbitrated digital signature. Implementing an arbitrated digital signature invites a third party into the process called a trusted arbiter. The role of the trusted arbiter is usually twofold. First, this independent third party verifies the integrity of the signed message or data. Next, digital certificate. A digital certificate is an electronic passport that allows a person, computer, or organization to exchange information securely over the internet using the public key infrastructure. It is called PKI. A digital certificate may also be referred to as a public key certificate or identity certificate. Next, authentication protocols. An authentication protocol is a type of cryptographic protocol specifically designed for transfer of authentication data between two entities. It allows the receiving to entity to authenticate the connectivity entity. Example, client connectivity to a server. Next, client authentication server AS and servers AS. Auto request AB client EGS TGT, CD TGT authenticator, EF client to server ticket client server, and EG client to server ticket authenticated and receive H time auto. Next, PAP password authentications protocol. This is the very important protocol. PAP abbreviation is the password authentication protocol. Password authentication is one of the oldest authentication protocols. Whatever message we will give system or whatever it is email ID, whatever is used the password, given the password. The password only accepted the we entered to the that websites whatever things. So password is a very important one. So that is using our authentication protocol. Authentication is initialized by client user by sending packet with credentials, username, and password at the beginning of the connections. Many of the passwords will be had to used in client to server sites, sending the data to the client to the server. But the receiver will be receiving the few message that correct data is checked by the authentications or not. So authentication is initialized by client user by sending packet with credentials, username, and password at the beginnings of the connections. PAP two-way handshake, alias personal laptop, and sender username alias password absam alias one. So accept or reject. If a password is correct, means it will be accepted. The password is incorrect, means the data will be rejected. Thank you.